Yeah.
Hey, I'm here with Rex Landy. So,
Ah,
Rex, I'm honored and blessed to consider you, I believe, not just a friend, but a sister from over the
oh,
waters there.
yeah, yeah. Sister from another mister.
Yeah, yeah. And I see that you have another fabulous shirt on today. Do you want
I
to
do
show
today.
everyone your the
This
sis mate
my ass.
in
This
the
my
purple
ass.
and green, no less?
Yeah. My favourite colours. And fuck your pronouns. You know,
That's
be
a
the
great shirt too.
billboard. Be the billboard.
Always.
I haven't had one danger here come up to me and go, Ree. I've seen plenty of crinkly mouths and lots of danger hares getting upset and go into their safe space and
Do,
hyperventilating.
do, do you get some of that glower power happening at you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just smile or give them the finger, depending
Love
on who
it.
it is. Oh, fuck, you don't feed fuck or finance me, so your opinion doesn't count.
No, exactly. So last year, you had a chalk about it day
Yep,
last year. And think it was May, if I remember correctly. You had a
yep.
May Day one. And I joined in from, I was over here and shared some
Yeah,
photos on Get Her back in the day. And so I believe you've got another one of them coming up.
we do. We're going to be doing Valentine Hopscotch. Just because it's a day that people, it's a fake celebratory day, but it's a day anyway. And we thought that we'd just get out there and we've got some of our hopscotches are going to have all the names in different languages for mother, all the words in different languages for woman, sister, auntie, grandmother. And
Yep.
there's going to be a couple with slogans in. Puberty is not an illness. Leave kids alone. They need to be 8 words for the 8 grids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we thought we'd leave some stones with them. And the stones that you had that you were, I'm going
Ah,
to,
yes.
I think they are the ones to leave next to the hopscotch.
There is there is an amazing Brisbane turf that has been doing wonders with those rocks and taking photos of them and passing them around. And I've received a few stony gifts
Yeah.
and I've been putting them as a little slideshow on the channel because I think they're excellent to be able to share, to
Yeah.
actually go, hey, look, we're doing everything we can at every level. And that's why I really love your hopscotch idea with the 8 words. And if I don't know if everyone knows that you have a Substack, but
Yeah.
you are a wordsmith. Your writing is good. So I can see that you actually getting some enjoyment out of working out 8 words to make a I mean, Twitter uses these sort of things where you got to break it down, and
Yeah.
you're breaking that down into 8 words, 8 characters with a rock. Love it.
Men
Love it.
aren't women, even if you squint. Cope.
Turn around, cope. But this is something that we can all do on Valentine's Day. So the 14th of
Yeah.
February, doesn't matter where in the world you are, you can have a go at
Sure.
this.
Sure. We see the sun first. That's why we do quite a bit of our activism first, because we're the first to see the sun, and then
That's
everyone can
exactly
follow
right.
suit and show solidarity or not, or just sit at home going, no, that's illegal. Like some of
Yeah,
the
can't
women
do
raise
that.
their, that's
Too much graffiti.
illegal. That's vandalism. But they're crowing like a fucking dog with two dicks now, aren't they? That they're slipping their little cards into the pockets in fucking clothing shops. Your turf club been trying to
You
get them
know,
activated. Been trying to get those people activated for 4 years now. I've been at the coalface for 7. And whenever we have suggested any sort of activism, the women's groups in New Zealand go, that's illegal. No, we can't support that. And now, well, our blessed
it's
lady of hypocrisy is in the house.
it's amazing at what point
Yeah.
people change their minds on shit.
Yeah. How many women in prison being raped is too many women?
That's
You know,
exactly right.
we've got one here that says, we've got a woman here that is saying, well, there's no rapists in women's jail, so it's not that bad. Now, why don't you take yourself to one side and give your head a good fucking wobble? You know who you are. Don't you minimise and dismiss the concerns of women just because he hasn't raped anyone yet. And you're telling me that men in prison is all right because they're not rapists. How about you go fuck yourself? That's how I feel about that. And these women are not helping. You are not helping. You know, you're worse than useless and you're worse than the TRAs. You know, fuck off.
God, yes. I think I've personally experienced the wrath of some women and some women's groups.
No, you're not the right sort of feminist. You're not the right sort of TERF. Fuck off.
Well, I realised one thing. Do you know what I realised, Rex?
What's that?
To be of a woman of low or no standards is a very freeing thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Professional.
So now I
here.
don't have to tie the line to anybody. I can turf my way every day.
That's right.
100%. Don't have to ask permission.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
And you don't have to ask permission anyway. Fucking hell. Who are these policemen? Who are
That's exactly right.
Policemen policing us? Get out. Now, I'm the Standing for Women New Zealand rep, okay? And I'll make a Facebook page, I think. Well, I'm hoping that I'll be able to make a Facebook page because I'm the bastard that's always in jail. But when I have my Standing for Women hat on, and I will put it on and be on their Facebook page, I'll make an email, and if anyone wants to join, that's fine. And I will be the representative for Standing for Women. So I won't swear. So I won't Rex. I'll be Rex Landy, Standing for Women representative.
So you'll be Rex Landy when she puts on her grandma mode of behaviour. See, I relate this to 3 levels of my behaviour, yeah? I have the way I speak to my nana, the way I speak to my mother, and the way I speak to my sisters. So when I'm on this channel, I always think this is the way I speak to my sisters. So we let the fucks fly if that's how it feels. But, you know, if I speak to my mother, might say
bloody.
Word,
I might say bloody instead of
right. That's exactly right. But then when I speak to my gran, I speak to her. So I go, okay, there's times to speak to my gran. This is the time. Like when I'm sitting in Parliament for bloody 6 hours.
Yeah.
That's
right. And I'm representing. I just put a few syllables in there. But if I'm representing Standing for Women, or you know, an organisation, I'll put my professional hat on. I do have one, but I don't have any gloves.
Well,
I have no problem being Landy on my own time. If I'm agitating for someone, fine. If I'm representing someone, fine. So there will be decorum and, you know, we'll colour within the lines as far as that goes. However, as you say, like, there's a problem within the movement of the working class versus the academics. And believe me, it's going to be us working class bitches in the ditches, as you call us, that are going to get the job done. Not fucking eggs like Jane Claire Jones. Yeah, I didn't say her name yesterday, but we know it's Jane Claire Jones, the frizzy-headed fuckhead, sitting around wanting a game of Scrabble, talking about the ontological meaning of words while we're being raped in prison, and men like Leah Thomas are fucking stealing our medals. You can fuck off. Then they're worse than useless. They're worse than the TRAs. You're not helping? Get out of the way.
That's exactly. Absolutely.
You know, and that's far too long in academia. You've been far too long in your ivory towers cry wanking to other fucking idiots like yourselves.
There is a definite separation from that, you know, and this is, especially with Kelly J Standing for Women, That's the tour's coming. It's hitting Australia. It's hitting New Zealand. I've said to a very prominent TERF here, I'll say, I said to Selgrove this is after the hearing, and they're sort of like, because in Brisbane there's going to be 2 events 1 week after the other. A prominent feminist group and doing their thing, and then the following week is going to be Kelly J. Keats. And I said to Selgrove, can I be as bold to say, please come to both? Yes, speak at the seminar, but don't, just because you've spoken before and people know who you are, please come stand beside Kelly J, because Kelly J is going to bring these many people out to TERF for the first time to have a bit of bravery. But you know what, Sal, you're going to bring people out too.
Yeah.
And if Kelly J standing with Sal Grove and some other prominent Queensland TERFs, then how many more women are we to get to come out to play that day? How many more?
Yeah. And so I've been watching Kelly J since there were 4 people at Hyde Park. Okay, it's not a one-upmanship, it's or anything like that. It's just that I noticed this shit a little bit earlier than everybody. That's all.
It's grown.
But
it's grown. It's grown.
It's really growing. And people scaremongering and worrying about wearing hats and, it could be dangerous. Well, fuck, giving birth is dangerous. Crossing the street is dangerous. Maybe you should stay the fuck home. Don't use your microwave because that's dangerous. Don't use gas stoves. They're dangerous. Hot coffee could hurt you. That's dangerous. Do you see the pattern? I'm fucked off.
Lactose intolerant milk could be dangerous.
Yes, I'm fucked off, mate. This purity politics, the right kind of TERF, you're not allowed to help, or I want to do all this, or why don't we advertise our women's group? Said one women's group over here. Why don't you fuck off and do your own events? Because you haven't, have you?
We're too loud. I'm too loud. Like, I thought as women we got past the fact that we're allowed to be loud women. Loud women were okay.
Loud, angry women are dangerous. You saw how the committee treated me when I raised my voice.
Fuck yeah.
They will denigrate. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't use that word. I'm trying to get that word out of my vocabulary because it means to blacken, like a NIG in the middle there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because words matter, but they try and besmirch and sully people. And I'm like, yeah, nah. And I'm worried about people who are, it could be dangerous. Yes, well, stay the fuck home. It's fine. And I'm just at that point, we need to put everything aside. When you go to the pub, do you ask the bouncer who he voted for?
No.
Do you ask the barmaid whether they believe in Buddhism? No. Do you ask them? Well, why do you fucking demand it of people who are in the trenches with you? Bit of a poser, that one. I'm side by side with people who wouldn't piss on me if I was on fire. I'm a gobby black woman. I would be fucking the first into the oven. They would gleefully light the ovens and warm them up and throw me the fuck in. And I'm shoulder to shoulder with them, because you can hate me as a bigger with an N some other time. When we've won, when no children are being sterilised, when no cockfrocker is in our fucking changing rooms and lives and sports and stealing medals off women, then you can call me a bigger with an N and tell me to get back to go back where you came from, or whatever racist slur you want to fucking put in. Whatever size of slur, call me a fat cunt. I don't care. But
we can put that on pause. Me and you, we're back to that later. We're back. That's not forgotten.
No. I'm just forgotten. Putting it to one side.
But we'll be back to that. We'll be back to that. But first, we're going to take out this. Take out this. Well, mate, then it's game on with you, because I ain't forgotten that shit.
No. The house is on fire, like Posey says. But, if we don't stop the house from burning, we won't have anywhere to fight the other people about the other stuff.
That's exactly right.
There won't be a house left for us to stand in and argue about the fact that I'm a cheeky darkie and I'm on autopilot, and no, you don't have to even push my button and I go.
There is no need to wind up, as my husband says. It's already fully wound and ready to go.
Yeah, I come fully equipped, ready, locked and loaded. And I think just that, because of the way I speak and the way I see this shit and can cut right through, seem to have a gift for it, or just that's, how my head works, it has helped people. Because the sky didn't fall when I said tranny. Nobody killed themselves. And I mean, if they did, they've got bigger fucking problems than being called tranny. Because I've been called bigger with an N. I've been called black bitch, whore. I mean, insert every epithet here for women. We've all been called that. We didn't die. You know what I mean? Because words are very powerful, but they're a funny dichotomy. They matter, but they also...
I've got a painting that I was doing with my daughter, and it was just a word thing. Just a word thing. Hold 1 second. I'm actually going to go get it.
Yeah, do that. I'll just talk amongst myself. Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's lovely, Stone.
Okay. So what it was like, woman is an umbrella term and all this shit.
Yeah.
It has female in the umbrella. And we were doing, like, you're saying all the words that mean female, mother, sister, aunt, the whole thing in the umbrella.
Yeah.
And I said to my daughter, and this was very, very telling, Rex, this is very telling. My daughter's 21. And I said to my daughter, what other words come to your mind that we get called, that women get called? And she went, slut, bitch, hoe.
Yep.
She's 21 years old. And when I'm asking for words that mean female, human,
those were the ones.
They were the ones that first came to her head as a 21-year-old beautiful young woman.
By design.
That's horrifying.
That's what this has all been leading to, eh?
That's so. On the outside of the umbrella, which you can't see, as well as the ones on the inside of the umbrella, is all those words are written aggressively on the outside of the umbrella.
Yeah.
Now, that blew my mind. Just working on, visuals helped me. So just doing that, getting it all in my, and then asking a young woman. And that's automatically what she thinks other people think of her.
Yeah. And this is the problem. It's by design. The many-pronged attack, porn is filmed rape. That's all it is.
It is.
It's nothing to do with love. It's nothing to do with sex. A lot of the time it's to do with power, control, and degrading. And choking, that's attempted murder. I fucking don't care what people say. But this is not having a loving moment with your partner. It's not sharing a moment of intimacy. That is a man choking the shit out of a woman, and you need to fucking stop it. And any woman that likes being choked, come and see me. I'm a professional dominatrix. I've been a professional dominatrix, and I can choke the shit out of you in a way that you'll never, ever want it again. Believe me.
Yep.
I'm an expert. Well, I wish I didn't know these things, but I fucking do. And believe me, choking is not fun.
Coupled with your martial arts background, darling. Yeah, I think you can smash that one completely out of the fucking ballpark.
Well, I had to become a dominatrix, right? That's part of my trans widow story. And I became a professional dom. And I had one man who liked choking, so I did some research. And I choked him as part of our contract. And he came out afterwards. We used to have a coffee afterwards because I never let any client leave because they were full of endorphins and high. I said, I'm very sorry, I can't send you back to your wife like this. You might crash your car on the way. I've had tea and sandwiches prepared. And we'd sit and drink tea, coffee and have sandwiches till their blood sugar came down, and And he said to me, he says, I've been choked by many women now. It's, that was this thing. He says, and you have scared the fucking life out of me. Yeah.
Good.
He says, I really thought you were going to do it. I said, it's called acting, bro. And he was, yes, that was the most terrifying experience of his whole time of visiting mistresses and that. And it's just, the things we do out of necessity because, my boy was a little beanie and we didn't have any money coming in. So stack shelves for £3 an hour or become a dominatrix. So for £100 an hour. So that's what I did. Just till it got us out of the hole.
So anybody that's listening, watching, Rex has got a fabulous Substack and her story is under a paywall, but totally worth it. I'm hooked. I'm hooked on your Substack. Absolutely hooked on it.
I've got one coming out today, hopefully.
Your writing's just beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, as someone who's not articulate in writing, I can really appreciate those who can get words to be magic. I can appreciate that.
Making words dance. I absolutely love making words dance, and
they do.
They line up in terrified obedience for me.
Oh, they do. It's a really beautiful thing, Rex. It is a beautiful thing. And for somebody who struggles with that, my husband doesn't.
Yeah.
But I do. I'm a visual person. I can just see it. I can visually see and smell what you're writing. Like, that's crazy. There's one particular part, the rug, the carpet. I could smell it. It's just crazy, So please go over and check that shit out because it's.
Thanks for the plug because I need to.
Reality bites. No, please do. It's magic, and I've not really engaged in the Substack hugely, but I've found some really excellent writers over there.
There are some great writers. Yeah, there really are, and it's just nice to have a platform where no one's going to say you can't say tranny.
That's right. And you can host videos there too, which is sort of mind-blowing to me. So it's probably the most workable platform that YouTubers can actually go to. Like it could start growing.
Well, we're still silenced. This is the problem. We are still silenced. Mainstream media here, our lamestream, are busy calling men she and her and delusional women with no tits. They're going, oh, he had his uterus removed. It's like, fuck off with your gaslighting. She's a daft woman. She's a fucking egg that's had her fucking eggs removed. What the hell? It's this willful pretend. And I said that a little while ago now, but it is the biggest game of willful pretend. Because if everybody dialed it right back to no man is a woman, okay? Mm-hmm. No man is a woman. No woman is a man. Now you need to go and get your own rape shelters, your own sports, because we will not play pretend. It's the people saying, but I'm really a woman. You're not. You're not any kind of woman. You're a certain type of man. You're a fucking autogynephilic panty-sniffing man. And
I just don't understand the lived experience shit. They are because it's a lived experience. And I really struggle with that.
He has not a minute of lived experience as a woman. He has not a minute. And, if a man has raped him, that's male-on-male violence.
Of course it is.
A men's problem, and this is the problem. This is a men's problem, and women are paying for it with our bodies and our lives and our scholarships, our sporting medals, all because someone doesn't want to make some tranny fucking cry. Or, the male pattern rage. I'll probably get my head kicked in one day. by some troon or fucking tranny lover. But, well, 7 years now. 7 years, and I'm still at the fucking coalface saying, no, you can't have it, da-da-da-da-da. The legislation is all through now. It's all here. June, I'm going to change my sex marker on my birth certificate, and I'm going to solemnly declare in front of a JP.
Are you going?
What's that? $55, I think it is.
Are you a they them, or are you going to be?
I'm going to be a he him. Rex Landy. I'll have you know. Scratch my balls. Stop talking, woman. I've got something to say. I'm a man. It's a man's voice.
Wait, I've got to rearrange the chestnuts, mate.
Oh, no. I'm playing with my balls. These are my chesticles. Those are just my chesticles.
Chesticles?
Yeah.
I call it my chestnuts.
Yeah, chestnuts. You see, chestnuts, chesticles. Women have got bigger balls than men. They're just bigger and higher. So I will be planning on changing my sex marker. I would love all the women of New Zealand to do it. Imagine if 100,000 of them
rocked up.
Yeah, all change their sex marker, because the census is fucking meaningless now. They collect database bullshit. And I'm not on Twitter. I had my Turfinator Rex, so I have to give them a phone number. I don't have a phone number to give them to say I'm not deleting that tweet. You can fucking shit in the ditch. I never.
So they're taking you down again?
Yeah, Turfinator Rex. But I just said reporting me won't make you a woman. Nothing will.
No. So I've had a guy with a nappy fetish over here.
Yeah.
He thinks he's very clever because he's worked out my real name. He thinks that I go by Kellyanne Chaos because it's my secret Turfinator name. But it's not true. I actually go by Kellyanne Chaos because it's been my stage name for belly dancing for a very long time. So he thinks he's so clever. Look, I know.
I worked out your name. Yeah, just go and have another shit in your pants, you filthy fucking pervert.
That's what.
Go and rub it on your windows or whatever it is that you do and lick it off later, you filthy tranny fucker.
That's what performers do, don't they?
That's right, they have a stage name.
They have personas. It's like, mate, I have it for entertainment and stage shit. You do it for fucking every day. Yeah. By all means, strut around in your day drag.
Oh, it's going to be a big struggle for me to go and be a man, because I've been myself as long and as hard as I can. I've been Rex Landy, but I'm going to solemnly declare, change my sex marker on my birth certificate. So I was always born a boy, you filthy bigot. And then I'm going to start using the men's facilities.
Awesome.
Yeah, because fuck your pronouns, and you are not a woman. Trannies can go shit in a ditch before I say anything nice about them. You can fucking shit in a ditch. Everyone's really worried about the children, and I am too. I don't tend to poke fun at the children, right? Even though I wouldn't fucking give a bucket of warm spit for most of them. Fuckers, get off the internet and fucking go and touch the grass. Jesus Christ. Get out of Reddit and stop letting these fucking middle-aged trannies groom you, you silly fuckers.
Well, as a mum myself, I constantly grounded my kids, and people go, oh, grounding. No, listen, grounding is a good thing. Ask any electrician. They will tell you the importance of grounding.
There it is. But it's so true, and just, and I don't. And I don't because the children are caught up in a cult. The parents are crucifying themselves, and like I said on the last talk, they're being hamstrung. Deliberately hamstrung with emotional and manipulative bullshit that they will cave for their children. The sociopaths with scalpels like Siv Gallagher and Dr. Crane, who thinks that tits grow back, breasts go back if you put on enough weight. That's him. You can cut your breasts off.
I'll grind your bones to make my bread.
I'll grind your bones. Fucking hell. Siv Gallagher, she's the worst. She's a sociopath with a scalpel. But I would love to see them at Nuremberg with Albert Pierpoint's descendant. They all need to swing. They need
One
to
of the-
swing. I know that's pretty radical, but they need to fucking swing.
There's a TikTok video of her talking about the scalpels and shit on the table, and it's just so it's like one of those psychological horror movies, you know, like for real.
This is an absolute horror movie that we are living through, and I want all you tranny lovers and tranny dick suckers and allies to start thinking up a good reason as to why sterilizing children and destroying their sexual function was a good idea. Because A, we have receipts, B, we don't forget, and C, TikTok motherfuckers, time is up.
Oh, exactly. And you know, TikTok, it's that app is just logged it. It's one great big black box on a flight log, and we got your shit. We got your shit from your mouths, mate.
And they're upset.
From your mouths.
They're upset with libs of TikTok, that lovely woman, because she is showing them that we don't have to do anything. Every time Jonathan Willoughby with his weeping fucking stink ditch rock pocket that he's got installed wheels himself out and shows himself up as the aging racist homophobe that he is, 100 turfs are born. You're
absolutely
doing work for us. Fantastic. Please, that tranny fucking Finnish, was he Finland? Finland tranny, the 59-year-old ice skater. I got to see him.
Identifies as a fucking ice princess.
Ice princess. And you know what? He hasn't made the mainstream media anywhere. And I think I might have to send a copy of that to Radio New Zealand and the New Zealand Herald and Stuff it's called, Stuffed. Should send it to them and go, this is what you're supporting. A 59-year-old fucking tramper. Oh,
you know, the thing that blew my mind about that is that RuPaul's Drag Race fucking show, right?
Yeah.
Literally had a drag queen ice skating on there once, right? Random thing that I've seen. I don't watch the show, but I did see that, right? And everyone was saying, oh my God, that's so great. Surely they could have found a better man in a fucking leotard to do a better job.
No. They're forcing them in. Have you seen those fucking ballerinas? Those pommy bastards they look like unbaked bread with bad teeth shoved in. These old trannies. Go and have a look at tranny ballerina. These fucking big heffalumps. I mean, they're fucking the size of me. Why won't you let me be an Olympic gymnast, you bigots? You know. Why won't you let me be a fucking ballerina? Because you're a fucking 48-year-old panty-sniffing bald man in a dress. But the academies have opened up to them. Fuck you. You're fucking laughing at us now. And you know what?
The footage was insane. Those women were beautiful, elegant.
Wait till they get angry. Wait till the women wake up. And then there's this big fucking lump. And it was the Finnish girl that had to help him up. He's twice her size, and that girl knows her own body well enough and is strong enough to just go poof and pull that fucker up, you silly old tranny. But
I don't mind a roller skate.
Yep.
And that's the first thing, mate. Don't put shit on your feet like that if you can't get up and down.
Well, you'll have to learn how to. And I just like, but this is the thing. They are forcing it on us. And you get the odd one, you know, here and there. There was old Gavin Hubbard, you bald hit-and-run driver, you piece of shit. Yeah, that's you, man, slab, Gav. Anyway, we're coming up to our time, but they've done the odd one here and there, and now wait till women get angry. We're not angry. I've been angry. I've been angry for 7 years. I've been angry all my life, but I've been angry about this for a long fucking time, and I think of it as a gift, and it's fucking saved me.
No, absolutely. And my experience with my tranny that piqued me, I realise I'm kind enough the way I am. I'm never going to live up to anybody else's expectation of kind. It's never going to happen.
Kind of what? Kind of what? Pencil sharpeners are kind, you know. Fucking baby lambs and people are like all this. I'm not nice. So we got less than a minute, girls, so we better say goodbye.
Oh, I love my next time.
Thank you.